There are two kinds of people in this world. Some people get hit by life, fall down, and just accept what life gives them. They settle for it. Then there are others who get hit by life. They feel pain, face problems, and meet challenges, but they don't give up because they know they can do more. They believe they can reach so much more than what life lets them do right now. That's it. I'm done. No more. I won't be treated like this anymore. I won't be overweight anymore. I won't stay in a job I hate. Taking action is a must, and it will beat the fear you have. I promise you that. What kind of person will you be in 10 years or 20 years from now? Will you say you made the life you have, or will you say you just settled? You will keep getting the same results you have now. You will keep being treated the same. You will keep earning the same money. You will keep doing things you don't want to do. And worst of all, you'll reach the end of your life and wish you had tried. You're closer than you think. With just a small change, you are closer than you think. Every day is a new day, a new chance, a new opportunity to be a little better, a little smarter, and a little stronger than yesterday. You are close. Hold on. You are almost there. You've come too far now. Keep going. Everyone wants to be successful, but don't be fooled. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's about taking small steps in the right way every day. You're either moving forward or staying still. Make a change. You don't need new things. Just change yourself. You are close, my friend. Hold on. The steps you take don't have to be big. They just need to be in the right way. Which way are you going? You are close. Find out who you are. Don't say sorry for being you and become even better at what you do. When you see that losing is a chance to learn and grow, you will start to value those lessons. Many people just drift through life without trying, hoping and wishing for a good place to be. That's not how life works. You have paddles in your boat. You just need to know how to use them. People don't move up when they feel safe where they are. The whole thing is off because everyone cares too much about what others think. I only care about what I think of myself. I care about what my mom, wife, kids, and the world think, but I care more about how I see myself. A really important person once asked me who my hero is. I replied that I didn't know and needed some time to think. After a couple of weeks, I realized that my hero is me in 10 years. I turned 25, and 10 years later, the same person came to me and said, "So you're a hero?" I replied, "Not even close." She asked why, and I said, "Because my hero is me at 35. Every day, week, month, and year, my hero is always 10 years ahead. I know I won't be a hero, and that's okay with me because it gives me someone to chase. If you want to succeed, if you want to build something, if you want people to write about you one day, you need to be okay with being bad for a long time." I've been thinking about this. What drives you? The reason you're lazy isn't lack of ability. You're lazy because your dream is too small. Stop what you're doing right now. Focus and block out distractions. Pay attention and listen. Words are what we say. Actions are what we do. People care more about what you do than what you say. We often hear that actions speak louder than words, but many people say it more than they act on it. In the end, your daily actions show what your goals are. You need to make sure your actions and goals understand what they should do. This means you must look at yourself and find your weak points and work towards your true passion, and soon you'll achieve your goals. People like you know that the path to success will have key moments that shape your story. Think about this. Words are what we say. Actions are what we do. Don't just tell me you'll do something. I want to see you do it. Don't just talk about it. I want you to be it. And if you start to feel like quitting, remember to focus and listen more than ever, because giving up is not a choice. Quitting is not an option. Giving up is not an option. The only choice is for you to reach your potential. What I want you to see is that words are just talk. Actions are what matter. Right now, you feel like you are about to break. You feel like a glass jar that could shatter. You feel like a speeding car that needs to stop. Breaking is not who you are. Right now, my friend, it's simple. You are in the dark. And you know what I need you to do when you're in the dark, right? Turn the lights on when I speak to you. Because you said your goal is to graduate. You said your goal is to make yourself, your parents, and your family proud. Those are your words, not mine. At the end of the day, your words don't mean much. It's your actions. Okay, right now, you feel like the worst person. But this is the time I need you to change and become the best chooser. Because I need you to choose to start digging. You need to decide to start getting ready. You need to decide to start changing. You need to decide to start putting yourself in a good place for a big comeback. Be unique. Think differently. Words are just talk. Actions are what count. Now, all you have to do is act on what you say. People will remember your actions, not just your words. They might recall a great quote or how smart you sounded. But if you don't do what you say, how much do they really trust you? So let's think about it. The common factor is you, and you have fallen into feeling sorry for yourself. But I need you to clear your mind and change that feeling into a positive one. Because yes, my friend, you are the issue. So I need you to accept that fact. Your actions are what make your words true. It's not the words that make the actions real. Don't mix them up. If you want someone to believe you when you say something, you need to do something. Words alone don't work. They never have, and they never will. Words are just talk, while actions show the truth. We all know someone who says, I will be successful. I will be famous. I will be rich. But when you see them, they are just relaxing, hanging out, and being lazy. This shows they have the words, but not the actions. The truth is, if you are honest, it's clear that you are not using your time well. You are not in action mode because you keep wasting hours on things that don't matter. You need to take at least 1 hour to sit down, think, and look at yourself honestly. Admit that you are not giving it your all. You are not putting your heart into it. So, let's change this together. Your teacher or professor gives you the work. Your teacher or professor sets the test date. It's your job to plan your study time to do well. So when you're playing video games, shopping tomorrow, at a party with great music, browsing the internet, or hanging out with friends for pizza, those are things that don't include studying or finishing your assignments. That's what I mean when I say your actions and your goals don't match because you wrote down graduate. And what is that? Vax. Now it's time for you to act out this part of your movie. Talk is cheap, but actions cost a lot. If you want people to see your worth, you need to be valuable. How do you become valuable? By doing what you say you will do. In other words, we are talking about action, not just words. Think about it. All the famous people who are successful didn't get there by just talking. They took action. They worked hard to reach where they are now. They got up from the couch. They made things happen. They understood that words don't mean much. They see that talking doesn't help much. They realize if they don't take action, they will stay stuck in their situation. Now it's your turn to act like this part of your story by fully committing to passing every class this semester. Replace wasted time with studying and see how fast you become a great test taker. Your grades will rise high. You might need to skip hanging out with friends for a while because you want to pass every class with top marks. You know you must fully focus on your subjects and really learn them. This applies to every part of your life. Think about it. What matters is taking action and showing up to take the test. Always remember, what you do every day shapes your goals. It's up to you to ensure your actions match your goals. This means you need to look at yourself and see where you can improve. Follow your true passion, and soon you'll finish school. Then you'll earn your diploma, which is like a gold star. So here's to you and the great things coming your way. You will go from almost failing to smiling proudly with your diploma when your class finishes. You can do this, my friend. Keep working hard with purpose, focus, and determination. Remember, you are in charge of your success. It just takes planning, commitment, thought, and inner drive. Now throw your cap in the air and celebrate. I challenge you to work on yourself for 6 months. I challenge you to ignore the world. I challenge you to cut out all the distractions. I challenge you to give up everything that stops you from reaching your dream. If you have a dream, don't just wait, make it happen. Sometimes you just have to take action. Make a call, reach out to someone, search for something online, learn something new, and write down what you need to do to improve your life. Be brave enough to do these things. I challenge you to take a stand today and say no more. I will not accept this life anymore. I challenge you to take action today. I challenge you to write down your goals and ask someone to help keep you on track. I challenge you to hold yourself responsible. I challenge you. I challenge you to let go of everything holding you back from your dreams and say no to all the bad influences. I challenge you to pick up a book instead of a phone. I challenge you to work harder than you did yesterday. I challenge you to show them they are wrong. I challenge you to show yourself you are right. I challenge you to stand tall as a man or a strong woman, as whoever you are, and say that you will create a better life for yourself. I challenge you to make something happen this week, to take big steps this week. Stop what you are doing and take action. I challenge you to walk more than you talk. I challenge you to do good just to do good. I challenge you to keep it to yourself. To be nice for no reason. I challenge you to spend time by yourself. I challenge you to say no with pride. No to bad habits. To negative people. To wrong actions. I challenge you to share your truth. I challenge you to dream bigger. Bigger than they said was possible for your life. I challenge you. I challenge you to follow your own path. No matter where it goes, no matter what they say, I challenge you to shut the world out for a week and focus on yourself. Focus on your dreams. You are truly able to live at a higher level. If you do or don't, that's up to you. Ask yourself, am I happy with my life just as it is now? Am I happy staying where I am? If you don't like the answer, get to work. Work on yourself. Work harder than you think you have in the past. More discipline. Higher standards. Have more self-respect. Set more limits, and deal with less nonsense. Be more positive, and have fewer fights. Only those who are brave enough to chase the life most people don't will ever get to live a life most can't. Only those who fight for a good life can live a great life. What will it take for you to change? What will it take for you to see your true potential? What will it take for you to feel proud? Proud of who you are. Proud of your hard work. Proud of who you become. Do you want to know the real secret? The real secret to a happy and fulfilling life? Let me give you a hint. It's not about how much money you have, what car you drive, what house you live in, or what you wear. It's not even about how many friends you have, or how many people care about you. It all comes down to one thing: how strong your mind is. Listen, no matter what you do in life, there will always be haters. You will meet people who don't get what you're doing, whether you are chasing your dreams or just getting by. They will be there. They try to feel better about their own failures and fears by putting you down. But when it comes to your dreams and goals, what they think does not matter. Dreaming is great. Having goals is great. But eventually, you need to take action. Dreams without action lead to disappointment. Without action, these dreams and goals will fill you with bad feelings. Things like anxiety and worry. They will grow inside you and drain your energy. I have met many successful people, and my idea of success is how happy someone is with their life right now. I have seen that they all have one thing in common. They have trained their minds to handle whatever life brings. Everyone knows how to understand the world and what happens in it. You are training your mind to think that you can't have what you want, but I'm here to say you can have anything you want and be anyone you want. However, you need to work hard. Hard work is what makes things fair for everyone. If you keep trying, even when things get tough, you will eventually start to succeed. Stop searching for an easy way or a shortcut because there isn't one. Hard work is what gives regular people a chance to succeed. Train your mind to focus on solutions instead of making problems bigger. This will help make problems seem smaller and easier to handle, and then they will be solved faster. You need to practice this every day. Work on how you see problems and what happens around you. Stay positive, stay focused, and most importantly, stay strong. Life will always throw challenges your way. Things that will test you. Things that can make or break you. You have two choices. You can just stand there and accept it, or you can push through it and move on with your life. You know where you are now and where you want to be. There is only one way to get there, and that is hard work. You have everything you need to get what you want, but you must get to work. You can either be a victim of your life or in control of it. The choice is yours. We all have tough things happen in our lives, but how we think about those things affects how we feel about them. This isn't just a one-time test. It's a daily effort to focus on solutions, not problems. Most people only look at problems. It's the world we have today. We live in a world full of problems shown by the media. You can't watch the news without seeing issues, disasters, and all the bad things around us. Most people tend to focus on their problems and make them seem worse than they really are. This is where people go wrong. If something bad happens and you make it seem even bigger by saying things like, "This always happens to me," or "This will never get better," you are making the problem grow. These are called generalizations. When you use them, you make the issue bigger and give it power. As kids, many of us learn that failing is bad, that losing is bad, and that failing or losing means shame, means we are not good enough. We think we should only try if we are 100% sure we can win. So, we go through life, and this keeps happening, right? We don't tell that girl we like him because she might not feel the same. We don't apply for that job because we might not get it. We don't call to say sorry because our apology might not be accepted. We don't. We go through life, and we just don't. We don't do anything. We don't try anything new. We just don't. To take action, you have to make a choice, and that choice must be final. People take action when they have had enough. They decide and say, "That's it. I'm done. No more will I be treated badly. No more will I be overweight. No more will I stay in a job I hate." Just make a choice. Taking action will help you overcome your fears. I promise you that. Happiness is all around us, even in the darkest places. I know some of you feel lost and are struggling, but trust me, there is always hope. It all depends on how you see things. When times get tough and you feel overwhelmed, remember this. You are alive, and no problem, big or small, is worse than being dead. Nothing. Don't ever think about giving up on life because you believe it's easier than facing your problems because you are wrong. What brings you joy? Happiness is the key. I think that success is measured by how happy a person is, not by their achievements or money. It's not about how much they have, how much they earn, what car they drive, or what watch they wear, but about their happiness and how they make others feel happy. I really believe that. The reason many people don't take action is simple. It's fear. Fear of failing or fear of succeeding. The only way to get over this, and to stop making excuses for not acting, is to make not acting feel worse than acting. People sit around and worry about all the bad things that could happen if they try to act, and they forget about what will happen if they don't. So think about it now. Right now, your mind thinks that trying new things will be hard and risky. It connects taking action with pain. What you need to do is change how you think. Focus on the pain of not acting and remember all the good things that will happen if you do act. It might sound like this. It will be a fun challenge. You will learn new things. You'll meet new people and see new places. If you do this and take big steps every time, your life will change for the better, I promise. But if you don't act, you will keep getting the same results you get now. You will keep making the same money. You will keep doing things you don't want to do, and worst of all, you will reach the end of your life and wish you had tried. Remember, you are either moving forward or staying still. The choice is yours. Think about this. 17 of your time here is spent at work, yet many people are okay with doing something they don't like, something they aren't excited about, and with people they don't even care for. That's crazy, right? It all comes down to happiness, and in this quest for happiness we are on, there are some things you must do. You need to do something every day that you enjoy, something you are passionate about. Nowadays, we are so lucky. You can be like me, with no qualifications, no money, and no rich background, and still succeed because of hard work. Stop looking for an easy path to the top. The top is there. It is. I'm not saying the top isn't there, or that only a few can reach it. It's right in front of you. Most people are at this mountain called success, and they want an elevator to take them to the top. They haven't seen that there is no elevator, and I'm already halfway up the stairs. Thank you. The end.